Good evening everybody and welcome to Clareabbey TV for the first of our championship draws for the 2020 season. So we begin tonight with the draws for the Under-21 Hurling Championship at A, B and C level. So following Tuesday night's county board meeting, the various teams competing in each were ratified, and we'll be starting I suppose with the C Championship, which has 9 teams competing this year. So Team 1 is the Banner, Team 2 Whitegate, Team 3 will be Ballyea 2, Team 4 6 Mile Bridge 2, Team 5 Fingal Killanena, Team 6 Innes Diamond, Team 7 Smith O'Brien's, Team 8 St Joseph's Dora Bearfield 2, and Team 9 is Partee. So the way the draw is going to work, the 9 teams have been placed in the bowl here in front of us. The first 2 teams pulled out, they will play the preliminary round to decide who then progresses to the quarter-final with the 7 remaining teams. So the first 2 teams pulled out of tonight's draw will play a preliminary round with the remaining 7 going forward to the draw for the quarter-finals. So I'm joined here by Chairman Joe Cooney, and Joe is going to conduct the draw here for us this evening. So Joe, if you want to give the capsules a twirl and pick out the first 2 for the preliminary round.
Okay, Sean, thank you. First team out, the Banner.
Yeah. So Team 1 is the Banner, and they will play
They play Smith O'Brien's.
who are team number 7. So Smith O'Brien's, team number 7. Okay, so that's our preliminary round. And what we're going to do now at this stage is we're going to take this capsule, which has the letter A inside in it, and that stands for that game between the Banner and Smith O'Brien's. And we will do the draw then for the quarter-final of the Under-21 C Championship. So we will mix it all around again. Chairman, if you put your hand in and you commence the quarter-finals.
First team out for the quarter-final is 6 Mile Bridge, second team.
Team number 4 on our list. So 6 Mile Bridge, and they will play
Whitegate.
yeah. Their opponents are Whitegate. So Whitegate were team number 2 on our sheets, and that's our first quarter-final. So we proceed to our second quarter-final.
Fingal Killanena.
Yeah. So Fingal Killanena, and their opponents in the quarter-final will be
Fingal Killanena plays St Joseph's Dora Bearfield, second team.
St Joseph's Dora Bearfield's second team. So that's our second quarter-final, and we proceed now to the third quarter-final.
It's A.
So A is our preliminary game, and that is the winners of the Banner and Smith O'Brien's, and they will play
Innes Diamond.
Innes Diamond. Okay, quarter-final number 3. So that leaves our 2 remaining teams from quarter-final 4.
Ballyea's second team.
Okay, Ballyea 2. And their opponents in the quarter-final will be
Partee.
Partee. So just to confirm, the quarter-final lineups then are, we have quarter-final 1 is 6 Mile Bridge v Whitegate, Quarter-final 2 is Fecal Killanena v St Joseph's Dora Airfield. Quarter-final 3 is the winners of the Banner v Smith O'Brien's against Ennis Diamond. And quarter-final 4 will be Ballyea against Partee. So we're going to proceed now with the semi-final draw. So we have 4 capsules here with B, C, D and E in it, and they'll correspond to the quarter-final. So the first quarter-final will be B, second quarter-final drawn C, third will be D, and the fourth will be E. So we'll place the 4 capsules in, give them a good mix around, and Chairman, you might do the draw for the semi-final.
First one out is E.
So E, which is the quarter-final between Ballyea and Partee, and they will play against
E plays C.
Is C, and C is the Fecal Killanena v St Joseph's Dora Airfield quarter-final. So that leaves us then with our remaining semi-final, which is B, which is the quarter-final between 6 Mile Bridge and Whitegate, and the winners of that will play the winners of
D.
Quarter-final D, which is the winners of the preliminary round of Banner or Smith O'Brien's v Ennis Diamond. So that is the semi-final draw for the Under-21 Hurling Championship. So just confirmation again. Preliminary round 1 is the Banner v Smith O'Brien's. We then progress to the quarter-finals of 6 Mile Bridge v Whitegate, Fecal Killanena v St Joseph's Dora Airfield, the winners of the Banner Smith O'Brien's v Ennis Diamond, and lastly Ballyea v Partee. And then semi-finals will be the winners of Ballyea Partee versus the winners of Fecal Killanena St Joseph's Dora Airfield, and the winners of 6 Mile Bridge Whitegate versus the winners of the Banner Smith O'Brien's v Ennis Diamond clash. So that concludes our draw for the Under-21 C Championship. Okay, and we're going to progress now to the Under-21 B Championship this year, and in that we have 13 teams in total in the draw. So they are Broadford, Ballyea, Clooney Quinn, Newmarket and Fergus, Corrafin Ruan, Cracklow, Crusheen Tubber, Inagh Kilnamona 2, Aerogue, Bodike, O'Callaghan's Mills, Scariff O'Gunlow, and Wolf Tones. So the way this draw is going to work, the first 3 teams that are drawn are going to receive a bye, with the remaining 10 playing off then in the first round of the Under-21 B Championship. So first 3 teams drawn out will get a bye into the quarter-final. Remaining 10 teams then will play off in round 1 to determine the 5 remaining teams for the quarter-final lineup. So, Chairman, we have the 13 teams included here, and you might draw out the first team for us. So this team will receive a bye straight to the quarter-final.
First team is Newmarket and Fergus.
Okay, so Newmarket and Fergus. And the second team receiving a bye
Cracklow.
is Cracklow. Okay, with the third team then
Broadford.
is Broadford. So those 3 teams have received a bye into the quarter-final of the Under-21B Championship, and we will now progress with the round 1 draw, which will determine the pairings for the 5 fixtures that we have. So, Chairman, if you want to begin.
First team out in the round 1 draw is Aerogue Guinness.
Aerogue in it. And they will play against
They play Clooney Quinn.
Clooney Quinn.
This team out is Ruan Corafin.
Yeah. So, Ruan Corafin and their opponents in the first round.
Crusheen Tubber.
Crusheen Tubber. Yeah, next field.
Scariff O'Gunallow.
Scariff O'Gunallow. And their opponents.
O'Callaghan's Mills.
So that's Scariff O'Gunallow v O'Callaghan's Mills. That's our third game in the first round. On to our fourth.
Aina Kilnamona.
Aina Kilnamona 2. And they will play against
Bodike.
Against Bodike. Yeah. And our remaining first round games.
Wolf Tones.
The Wolf Tones Nashona and their opponents.
Versus Bellier.
Ballier. Okay, so just to confirm then, the draws for round one is Receiving a Boy, Newmarket on Fergus, Cracklow and Broadford. And the round one games will be between Aerogue v Clooney Quinn, Ruan Corafin v Crusheen Tubber, Scariff O'Gunallow v O'Callaghan's Mills, Aina Kilnamona 2 v Bodike, and Wolf Tones v Ballier. So in the order as they were drawn, with the first three teams, Newmarket, Cracklow and Broadford being A, B and C, we will now put letters A to H into the bowl, and that will determine our quarter-final draw for the Under-21B Championship. Okay, so just to confirm, A is Newmarket, B Cracklow, C Broadford, D the winners of Aerogue Clooney, E the winners of Corafin Ruan v Crusheen Tubber, F is the winners of the Scariff O'Gunallow Callaghan's Mills, G the winners of Aina Kilnamona Bodike, and H the winners of Wolf Tones and Ballier. So, Chairman, if you'd like to give them a twirl, about the first quarter final game.
First one out is B.
And B is Cracklow. Okay? So Cracklow's opponents in the quarter final will be D. And D is the winners of Aerogue v Clooney Quinn. So it's Cracklow against the winners of Aerogue and Clooney Quinn in quarter final 1. Quarter final 2 then, Chairman.
C.
Okay, C was Broadford, who would receive the boy straight into the quarter final. And their opponents
Versus H.
which is the winners of the Wolf Tones and Ballier first round game. Team H, Wolf Tones against Ballier. Okay? On to our third quarter final.
A.
Team A is Newmarket on Fergus. Okay? And they will play
E.
and game E was the Corafin Ruan v Crusheen Tubber first round. Okay? And then the remaining quarter final will be between F, which is the Scariff O'Gunlow against the O'Callaghan's Mills first round, and their opponents G, okay, which is the Ina Kilnamona 2 v Bodyke first round game. So to confirm, the quarter final pairings will be Cracklow against the winners of Aero Clooney Quinn, Broadford against the winners of Wolf Tones and Ballier, Newmarket on Fergus against the winners of the Corofin Rouen Crusheen Tubber, and the winners then of Scariff O'Gunlow O'Callaghan's Mills will play the winners of Ina Kilnamona 2 and Bodyke. Okay, so that's the 4 quarter finals. So we're now going to place A, B, C and D back into our capsules, and we will do the draw for the semi-final. Semi-final draw.
First one out is D.
D, which is quarter final between the winners of Scariff O'Gunlow O'Callaghan's Mills and Ina Kilnamona 2 and Bodyke. Okay? And their semi-final will be against
D plays C.
C, which is the Newmarket on Fergus against Corofin Rouen Crusheen Tubber quarter final. So our remaining semi-final then will be between B, which is Broadford against the winners of Wolf Tones and Ballier, and lastly
versus A,
which is the quarter final between Cracklow and the winners of Aero and Clooney Quinn. Okay, so that confirms our lineup straight to semi-final stage, the under 21 B championship. Okay, so let's just confirm the quarter finals were Cracklow against Aero and Clooney. Broadford will be playing Wolf Tones or Ballier. Newmarket playing the winners of Corofin Rouen and Crusheen Tubber, and then you have the winners of Scariff O'Gunlow O'Callaghan's Mills, then the winners of Ina Kilnamona 2 v Bodyke, and then in the semi-finals it was the winners of the Ina Kilnamona 2 Bodyke, and they are playing against the winners of the Newmarket on Fergus and Corofin Rouen Crusheen Tubber game, and then the remaining semi-final will be between Broadford or their opponents, which are Wolf Tones and Ballier, against the winners of Cracklow or Aero and Clooney Quinn. Okay, so that confirms our draw, as I say, up to the semi-final stage of the Under 21B Championship, and we will move on now to the Under 21A Hurling Championship draw for 2020, a draw which has 7 teams in total. So the way this draw is going to work is first team out will receive a bye into the semi-finals. The remaining 6 will play in the 3 quarter-finals, with the winners then progressing on to play in the semi-final stage. So, Chairman, we will put the 7 teams into the bowl. We'll mix around. And Chairman, you might draw the first team, which is the team that will get a bye straight into the semi-final of the Under 21A Hurling Championship.
Ina Kilnamona.
Yeah, Ina Kilnamona. So they'll go straight into the semi-final under letter A, and now we'll do the pairings for the 3 quarter-finals, Chairman.
6 Mile Bridge.
Yeah. Quarter final 1 would be between 6 Mile Bridge and
Tulla.
Tulla. Okay, that's our first quarter final. Quarter final 2 then.
St. Joseph's, Dora Bearfield.
St. Joseph's, Dora Bearfield. And they will play against
Clareabbey.
Lara. Quarter final number 2, which means our remaining quarter final then.
Clarecastle.
Between Clarecastle and their opponents.
Kilmaley.
Kilmaley. Okay. So confirmation then. Our 3 quarter finals are 6 Mile Bridge v Tulla, St. Joseph's, Dora Bearfield v Clonlara, and Clarecastle v Kilmaley. So we'll now put our 4 capsules here with letters A to D into them. And A standing for A is Aina Kilnamona, who received the bye straight in. B will be the 6 Mile Bridge Tulla winners. C will represent the winners of Dora Bearfield v Clonlara, and D will represent the winners of the Clarecastle v Kilmaley quarterfinals. So we'll mix them about, and we'll conduct a draw for the semi-finals of the Under 21A Hurling Championship.
First team out is A.
Which is Aina Kilnamona, who have received the bye straight through to semi-final, and their opponents will be the winner of the quarter-final,
Quarter-final B.
Okay, which is the 6 Mile Bridge v Tulla quarter-final. So that's Aina Kilnamona be the winners of 6 Mile Bridge and Tulla, and that leaves the remaining semi-final.
C.
The winners of game C, which is the St. Joseph's, Dora Bearfield and Clonlara. They will play against D, the winners of quarter-final D, which is Clarecastle and Kilmaley. Okay, so just to confirm again, Under 21A Championship Draw 2020, Aina Kilnamona receive a bye straight to the quarter-final. Quarter-final 1 is 6 Mile Bridge v Tulla. Quarter-final 2, St. Joseph's, Dora Bearfield v Clonlara. And quarter-final 3, Clarecastle v Kilmaley. The semi-final draw then sees Aina Kilnamona play the winners of 6 Mile Bridge and Tulla. The winners of St. Joseph's, Dora Bearfield and Clonlara will then play the winners of the Clarecastle v Kilmaley quarter-final. So we hope everybody enjoyed our draws here this evening. I thank our chairman, Joe Cooney, for his time and helping us to conduct the draw, and we look forward to speaking with you again shortly. Thanks very much.